equality.
Sawa, equality.
It's quality. It's not
giving AI.
It's giving Google, eh?
Yeah.
Checky.
Okay, yama ni makeup.
Kaende. Let's get it. You see, here's the thing. Tanzania was beating us on music with those, like they had like too good a quality of video on everything. Hadi sijui Alikiba akitokea sijui kutoka which village, bado ilikuwa good quality.
Alikiba anapata like token of appreciation even from the parliament.
Yeah.
Umesikia wasanii wetu wagani wakipewa token of appreciation
kwa
parliament
gani wewe?
Mimi
ukinitaja kwa parliament by next time tutapatana hapo nje.
Boot eater
gets.
Boot eater.
Kwani siko kwa jina?
Boot eater.
Listen, mimi ukinitaja parliament tunapatana hapo nje uniambie shida yako ni gani na mimi. Sawa? Na nitajataja among steals na wakiniibia. Ama wasikie wivu wanikujie bwana wanigonge kichwa.
Hakuna mtu wetu tushisikia kipoa props literally in the industry. Let's just be factual. Nani?
Boot eater.
It's the straight face for me, but anyway.
Sio ongelewa tukideni.
What?
Yeah.
It's the straight face for me.
Yeah.
When I say I'm a boot eater.
Boot eater.
Anyway, family, karibuni
Adikwa
sana.
Dege, he flew with
Shut up.
Good afternoon, grand rising, good evening from our end. It is exactly 7 minutes to 5 p.m. I hope you guys are having an easy Tuesday morning, evening as us. Actually a beautiful weather today. It's not really that cold, but I'm still having my coat on. I don't know why. Nasikia tu to keep it warm. I don't know. Shmoney, you're just freezing and shining.
I'm not freezing and shining, Joby. I'm good.
Shining.
Shining.
Okay, come on.
Literally.
Looking good.
Thank you so much.
Kamlesh, unasikia baridi kama ime?
bana, unajua.
Kamlesh, you're looking basic.
Thank you. You recognize.
I know.
Unajua watu wanaonana.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Vizuri meno. Unajua tuko hapo tu na wewe.
No, Shmoney,
I'm not.
Tuko hapo tu na wewe. Hapo.
Never.
Tuonane tu.
Never.
Lakini basic is good. For a man, basic is good.
How you doing?
I'm great. Napumua tu.
Nice.
I'm alive.
Okay.
Yeah, so
at least leo sauti imerudi.
Yeah.
Checky.
It's a Tuesday.
So, by then nimekunywa dawa.
Oh, yeah.
Shots of
ginger.
Ginger. Unajua ginger usually clears the throat. Ukiwa na sore throat, homa, nini.
It's good.
Just drink some
and
ginger.
And it also clears the skin.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is it true if you eat too much of something and we are trying to bust a myth here, sir. And this is a new segment.
Yeah.
We're calling it Mythbusters.
Mythbusters. Let's go.
Is it like apparently if a woman eats too much of something, that whatever might actually have that scent?
Yeah.
So I was channel kunywa hizi masmoothie zimejaa garlic. So unaweza fikiria na pika pilau.
What do you mean?
Like akitoa nguo.
Kamlesh.
No, like because they no wanakulanga magali.
Ushaisikia mtu ananuka kitunguu bino.
Hakusugua meno.
Wallahi.
That's just it. They didn't brush the teeth.
Like, bravo.
They're not healthy.
That was disgusting.
No, but si unasemanga wakule bananasi.
Yeah, pineapples is good. That I know.
Yeah, but see, garlic.
It's also good for the
body.
body.
A strong scent.
Yeah, but you brush your teeth. It's like onions.
Kamlesh, whatever you're trying to say is not making sense.
It's boo.
It's not making sense.
Shmoney,
I'm just asking.
Great.
No, Mythbusters. Just Mythbusters. You know what I'm saying? Except by the it happens. So
have you guys noticed every time you ask, it's just one word. How are you doing? It's a whole story.
A whole like
that's Kamlesh.
Thank
you for your introduction. You know, Shmoney, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much, Kamlesh, for always taking our time.
You know?
What the hell?
Weko happy yako.
Mimi ninakula pineapple juice.
That's what's up.
Yeah, literally, I'm good. Thank you. I enjoy my Tuesday. Let me say it's the best day in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is it the best day in the world?
Did you bless someone?
Yeah.
Did you get married, engaged?
The streets are the ghetto.
Are you expecting? What is?
I'm just expecting some $1 million.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm
that's
excited.
That's nice.
How are you, Joby?
I'm great.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Feeling good. Feeling grateful as always. Yeah.
Amazing.
Humbled at the same time.
Amazing.
Yeah, but of course we're ready for today's conversation. Karibuni sana once again. Trevor Love with us on YouTube. on the network and on the radio. Of course, my name is Joby, the captain of the day. We got Kamlesh, Shmoney, and you guys, of course, listening. Keep the conversation very engaging. On today's conversation, literally, I have videos of last week.
Okay.
I wonder where there are videos I'd saved for today's conversation. I don't know why the account didn't do what it is expected to do. So I'll start with one where we're talking about it was about the dating.
Okay.
We're talking about datings and all that, and this is a Nigerian lady, and there's this lady one alikuwa explain survival skills za madem. Tulikuwa tuongelele pia hiyo survival skills za madem, and she was talking about how women lack literally survival skills, talking about how you trust a man just from the word go. Number one, that is very, very wrong. You're invited on the first date, you've already gone to a man's house, you know, shampea siku ya kwanza.
Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
Aye. But you can't compare the
That
one.
is the kind of things we're telling you, okay? So I'm gonna share that and then immediately jump to the same video of another lady who's talking about how she's been talking to this guy. It was not a first instant, but they have been talking for a while and then wakaamua kupatana. But kupatana ikakuwa is a gang member. Kazi yao ni kuabduct madem.
Oh my God.
Akufanya umpende. Ikuwe like a whole relationship. Mwende mpatane, akuabduct.
Oh my God.
And then they have to, and then especially understanding Nigeria, the kidnappings are really a lot. So they ask for ransoms from your family members and friends.
Alright.
So it's super crazy. But let me get to this one.
I know how crazy is that, and it's just
Most women.
Yeah,
he's so rich. Don't trust a Nigerian. I know, right?
Okay, so we have the first video. She's talking about most women lack survival skill. Let's pay attention and we hear what you're
They lack survival skills. Most women are incompetent when it comes to survival skills. You don't know how to survive. And I'm going to give you telltale signs to know that
Kamlesh, before we move on, what are men's survival skills?
I can hunt, I can fish, and I can fight you. You get? And I can kill you and move on.
And
Okay.
I have some money.
Exactly what
Listen. No, listen, survival.
That's what she's saying.
If I have money, but the society is still working.
Yeah.
If we are using money, society is functional. We are talking about apocalyptic scenarios where it is now survival skills. If it's about society, men, we can always see something shady a mile away. I can tell you a guy when you by there atapepeta hiyo moyo yako from a mile away. Yeah. Men can tell women, and me says it in lack of survival skills. Women are courageous, okay? Women are just courageous. Like, I don't get, how do you go to a guy's house on the first date?
Because you can.
As you don't pay for gari, but what I'm saying is, like, how do you go to his house though?
Yeah. Even the deal.
No.
Yeah. Or you're homeless. You need somewhere to crash for the night.
Kuna siku fulani niliona this sexy homeless guy in the US. Because like, I can adopt this one,
Homeless guy.
Girl.
Guy.
Huh? This sexy homeless girl in the US. I was like, I can adopt this one.
I'm gonna abduct kwako. That's what they do.
No, like kuna chiki venye wanatupatia USA.
Yeah.
I was trying to give back, like feed the homeless, but sasa permanently.
Yeah.
Let's listen to the survival skills.
Men have better survival skills.
Alright, let's listen to women's survival skills.
But you lack self-respect, you lack survival skills, you lack
having my fare.
Heavy on that.
Ya kurudi home.
Ability to jump.
I know, ability to jump from any floor. Karate is also important. Having a pepper spray. Yeah, and having a big mouth.
Utapiga nduru.
Rather.
Yeah.
No, they might
having money, having your money, ability to fight back.
Exactly.
Heavy on that.
But you heavy on that.
You have to.
Yeah, ability to fight back. You never know.
Yeah.
Like whatever can come up, whatever can happen.
Yeah.
It's like what I was telling you guys the other time, like the Nigerian guy who refused to pay the transport.
Yeah.
Or like, bro, slap the shit out of you to wake up.
Like, wait, you whooped his ass?
Yeah, Joby
You live chapa.
Yeah.
Amka na ulipefea nini?
Moja. Like ulimzaba makofi.
Yeah, I slapped him. Like, yo, pay the fare, pay the transport.
Walai.
Yeah, that was the first time me knocking a man out. Like,
No, muda mwingine ulivunja
Back life skills. Numero uno. By the way, you think because you're a woman in this world is supposed to be a perfect place, people are not supposed to be harming women and children. People are supposed to be taking care of each other. Don't take advantage of me. There's going to be free lunch. I want you to live in the real world. Get out of utopia. That utopian world you're living in, that fantasy world, drop it right now. Number one. Anytime you go out on a date with someone for the first time, you just met them, you have not done any background checks on those people, you're putting yourself in danger. Clearly you're talking about, or by that time you mean your safety is not your priority. It's supposed to be priority number uno. That is why you keep on finding yourself in dangerous situations. Anytime you go out with a man and he takes you to his house for the first time, you don't know who he is. Anytime you're in territory that is not yours, you lack control. You don't know the exit points, you don't know the people there, so you've gone to someone's home. They live far away from neighbors. If they were to do anything to you, if they were to cause you any harm, even if you were to scream, nobody's going to come to your rescue. Sometimes you're taken to basements. If anything happens to you, what will happen? And it will look like you went there knowingly, and you did not even do background checks on people. And I want you to know that men are physically stronger than women. A man
Exactly what Kamlesh is saying. The survival skills is that they can
Fight.
fight.
can just take you out. You can be unconscious by one blow, one hot slap, and you wake up after 3 days. So they can take advantage of you. They can unalive you. Ritualists don't have it written on their faces. People who are mentally ill, deranged, you think you can just tell by their faces, by their conversations. Some of them are well read, some of them are well spoken, some of them wear suits. And I don't want you to talk about, but you need to tell men to stop harming women. Your safety is yours, numero uno. Stop thinking about men. I want you to think about yourself and your safety.
I agree just,
Don't think.
to that point, because especially if you look at the period of 2024, the beginning of the year till the end, until right now, we have in cases of femicide literally increasing every single time. And then if you look at it, the cases, it's literally so many young girls, 21, 19, I'm not wako college, I was at high school the other day, and then all of a sudden you've been spotted by, you know, someone who looks like your grandfather, you know, entering a certain apartment somewhere, just because, you know, and it's the mentality. Again, it's so sad with the girls, it's a very bad mentality. Kidogo shapigiana na mtu simu WhatsApp ashakuonyesha venye yako na flat screen kwa sababu umegrow na ile TV ya tumbo. That's you think umeomoka, you know. Then because this guy has Wi-Fi in his house, you know, he has some $20, you know, $200 cushions in his house and a carpet. You think that's it, a fridge and a washing machine. You think like, you know, I've found the one. No, you lose it completely. You can't critically think about even your safety. No. Like how many times have we discussed Madam Wengi even they're being trapped by pregnancy because of, or trapped themselves with pregnancy because you're like, a man, you know, has a flat screen, he has Wi-Fi, he gives me money for salon and nails.
It's peana. Listen, acha niulize kitu. Mbona mnajimanda tu? Listen, to all the women out there, peana.
And then you ask why Lato is bragging about literally our body count. It's very important.
It's really important.
It's
Let me tell you.
important. She doesn't talk about, but she says it's low.
It's low. It's
Close
really
to
low.
0. Like, bro.
No, but she
It's
looks
not for
like
everyone.
a good DJ though.
It's not for everyone.
No, but she looks like a good DJ.
Whichever Kamlesh,
No,
whichever
I'm
she
not-
looks like.
There's something
whatever
about
she
a woman
is.
walking, you know, it's pride. You know, your head held very high,
Ama
walking in a
kukataliwa.
room. You know, kukataliwa na nani.
Kukataliwa na nani? Hakuna mwenye
Sio
she's like a 10
tunawakataa.
over 10.
Tena
What the hell
Sikia,
you mean?
mwenye unataka akutaki.
The men are very affordable, very available.
mwenye
They're very cheap,
anakutaka
they're very
umtaki.
cheap
Very
and
affordable,
F.
very
Oh
available.
my God, they are so cheap.
Like,
Mtu anasema hivyo hadi upate you're not my type.
Hakuna, you're not.
you're not my type.
Utaanike hiyo kinembeski hapo hivyo na mimi nitasikia.
I've never, like, it's so crazy because what is eti men like wanna, they say no.
Yeah.
Like me, I've never fathomed that.
it takes a man with
Kwani
knowing
kuna kioo kwako?
himself.
Mimi
a
kwanza
man
kuna
with-
mwenye
Uko
shai
na kioo
in
kwako?
my experience
Uko na kioo kwako?
niko na 7.
Haya.
Yeah.
Enda utumie hizo vioo.
Kufanya.
Na uniambie
Yeah.
if a guy says no to you,
Yeah.
see that guy is gay.
Obvious. What do you
Sasa
mean?
why are you saying ati hakuna mwanaume
Kwanza kuna
Kwani unakata aje? Ati
See, for me, the ones I like are bibi. Jamhuri. When akona bibi akona profile ya bibi yake kwa simu na ana cheat. What do you mean?
Of course.
Most definitely.
Check. Kwanza
imagine anaibu like they text you on their phone with their wives on their profile.
You know the best part?
Which part?
The reason why sisi tuliooa tunaekanga mabibi kwa profile picture. Nikikutext, you know what it is. Wewe si numero uno. Play your position. Sir, if you go with the plot, stick with it. Wewe sasa play your Gashugwa card, play your Kasai chick card. When I will call you, don't call me. You know, the decorum.
Have standards.
I won't speak much on it.
Standards na mali ni safi.
Eti mali ni safi, mali ya mtu.
Kwanza ya wenyewe ndio tamu.
I agree with what basically she's saying, because again, back to the femicide cases, that is one of the things that people are not literally, or I don't know, when you're mademo amegrow, unafaa tu kukaa ukijua huku nje hakuna babako, hakuna mamako, hakuna bradhako. Like wow, naume, just like what Kamlesh was saying. It's so true. These men are so ready to prey on you, you know, especially when you're young.
I know.
You know, because you kuna kitu inaitwa self control, kuna kitu inaitwa self control na sikupate umesota.
No, self control is relevant. No, it's relevant.
Umesota una standard.
Standards are for people with healthy bank accounts.
Bro,
if I'm broke, as long as as long as it's not backdoor. I'm not being molested.
Of
course.
There's no DD. Twende nalo. No DD. No DD. Kwani mbona na we cheki. What I'm saying is, like, we can rob banks. So mimi wa mama, you know, like kind of nalo. Like, what do you mean that I'm broke and I have standards?
And the broke ones are the ones with high standards. I'm like, the audacity.
Your standards.
You're broke and you have the
niliwamile story ile ndevadi yako na William Mateo.
Una time ya kuchoose. Si unanunua. Una time ya kuchagua. Wewe unakunywanga nini? Hata ujui drinks.
Hata unakunywanga au unaletewa.
Those nights. Hizo siku zenye umeendanga klabu bila kashilingi. Yangu nazima.
And then you're the highest in the room.
Na wewe ndio shida.
Waizi, masa mshida yangu ilikuwa ni kudance kila mahali.
Unasumbua tu.
Mimi nilikuwa kutafutwa na rombosea sijui nani.
Amesota ule. Tena jako.
Mimi nilikuwa hiyo akupera tu tap. Like mimi acha tu ni dance. I was the Sheila number 2, you know.
Wallahi.
Zangu nice ni kudance.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
But you need to, do background checking. Be conscious of your own security before you put your security safety on a man.
This applies to women too.
That's my women's.
Kuna video niliona ingine.
Do the same to the women.
Kuna video niliona ingine a prank, because you might put your safety on a man pia kwa is just a bum ass nigga. This is where we come with the bum ass men, you know. And there's a prank that I saw on TikTok. This guy alikuwa amebeba, manzake alikuwa amebeba ndoo. And then pia alikuwa na ndoo. So the prank, there were two prank guys. So ula karusha ndoo, ikakujia huyu mwingine mbele. Then in between ni the chile and the guy with the ndoo. So the guy anapinduka, it's like akona hasira, like unafanya ushenzi, mbona unanishia ndoo? Nisini ndo mmebeba ndoo. Unamfanyia ushenzi. So he's running literally after the guy. Alikimbia kaacha dem hapo. Alikimbia kaacha dem. So the guy comes question the chile, like uni brother wako ama ni mtu wako? Kama ni mtu wako achana na yeye. Kama ni brother wako ina make sense. Kama ni brother wako ina make sense. Unaweza kuwa ni mdogo wako tu ni urefu. Lakini kama ni mdogo wako
anajua kujitetea, anajua kupindua serikali mbaya.
Hata kama ni mdogo wako anafaa kwa na kuprotect.
Try to tell him, man.
Because also see that
lakini umse anajua kupindua serikali. Hivi mnaona umse amehepa. Umse amepinduliwa serikali. Umse alikuja akaona, of course ile, lakini bila kuambiwa. ni dem alichagua. Lakini
What do you mean?
siusikie.
What the hell?
Huyu kijana alipatiwa incentive, akaambiwa tetea dem ama uhepe. Akachoose kuhepa. Sasa dem ako like, see, I choose this one. Mwenye anakutishia hypergamy.
There's no
Hakuna
hypergamy.
hypergamy.
Hypergamy safety is implied.
But a man is supposed to be a protector. What
Of
you
course,
mean?
so when he
the moment
flees,
he
what does
runs
that
away,
say?
he's a
Yes,
bozo.
exactly.
That's just it.
Unasikia nini hapo? Ndio nasema
Those women who've fallen off 10 floors are not superior. They're not inferior to you. You are not better than them. You are not special. You are the ones who don't take care of your own safety. You're going to death. You have no bus fare. You have no extra money. Someone comes, they don't like.
My have your fare.
Have your own money.
Because trust me, going out on a date with a guy, I've gone out with a date with a guy, and then maybe or maybe it's your first date. They always want to take you home. The stupid ones. Just because he's bought something or he's taken you out over like cheap ass drinks or food or whatever, and then he feels like he has the audacity to take you back to his place, and then when you say no, if you don't have your it becomes an issue, and they become so like akona hasira. I'm like, come there, ni tu pombe, unajua. Have your fare.
Masusu.
Always go back home.
Masusu.
You always have your fare for your cab. You can go back home.
Masusu.
Utaenda chopi.
It's true. Kwani natoka kama nini?
Hii ni pesa yangu bwana.
Na sasa pesa yako utafanya unibebe mtaani juu umetumia sija umeni. And sometimes even cheap ass shit.
Hata mimi na susu labda wewe ni wa kutapika mbaya.
Afadhali yenyewe nitapike tu chakula yangu. But listen.
Have your fare.
Listen.
I'm heavy on
But
that.
then let me ask you all this.
Yeah.
What if the vibe is correct?
No, if the vibe is correct, it's Gucci. Mnaweza kama
Naturally,
mmekubaliana.
a woman will listen to her instincts. That is what I'll
I
move with,
agree.
okay? And if the vibe is literally good, Nikki feel nataka kwenda na wewe nitaenda na wewe, and I'm sure nothing is gonna happen too, unless I want to give it up too.
Yeah.
Unless my intentions niko like pia wewe.
And that's
Sisi tunakwanga hivyo,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I will
Women know
never
what
see
they
you
want.
again. Like
Exactly.
this is bro.
I know.
madem wakuwe hivyo. Listen.
Women know what they want.
So listen.
They know.
Me, I keep seeing these things online, eh?
Because they don't vibe with you. That's why one
Waje personal.
Sasa wanarudi home.
Hata sijafika hapo hata. So there's this trend online of like girls posting like at I bought him at dinner, took him home, whatever, and put him in a cab and listen.
Panda kitanda.
Nipanda kitanda. You know, like, si wademo kama demo wajuja. You get what I mean? Like, kama umpei.
Kuwa pampered.
Eh?
Utaki kuwa pampered.
What's the worst thing about doing that? Women do that to the men they like.
Exactly.
No, listen. Here, like, we will never see each other again.
Oh.
Me nataka hiyo. So, like, see at me, I don't want you to like me, eh?
Yeah.
I want you to use me.
Okay.
So,
For the night.
for the night.
Okay.
But you know there are also women like that.
Oh, yes.
You just need to attract who you are.
Hapana, mi nawaambia attraction is for the birds. So, mi nawaambia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Na usiwahi nipigia tena. Tukimalizana, we are done.
Crazy.
But have your own mind.
Like you met on a date or in a site or you've been speaking and all of a sudden they just don't like you. They don't like your vibe. You've said something that has pissed them off. They pick a call, walk out of the room. You don't have bus fare home.
It's given that lady you were sharing a video Thursday. This white guy is giving you,
Like
see the red flags,
exactly.
He doesn't want you to go pick him up on the airport. We've been talking, we've been chatting. That is the delulu mindset you have of the pick me mindset too, the pick me mindset of like, it's gonna come, it's gonna be me. Asha kuonyesha anataka threesome. Wewe bado uko like
I know.
the hell, bro,
You can't pay for that bill. You're putting yourself in dangerous situations because you're going out. Someone lied to you because you're beautiful, because you're a woman. You're going to be taken care of.
Also on
Approach
first
the world as
dates,
it
don't
is.
order what you can't pay for. If you don't know the person, you go there and order like siji what, anaweza kakugeusia.
Let me tell you something. Most of these girls are broke, bwana.
Yeah.
They can't afford hata maji kwa hiyo bei.
Trust me, that's I'm telling you survival skills. The women, me right now, I feel like as a grown
No, akiafford maji wanatembea hadi nyumbani.
What do you mean?
Wako na fare tu sawa.
Hapana.
Akinunua tu maji ashishi.
Kamlesh, who are you attracting?
No,
Who are you attracting?
I'm telling you
Kamlesh?
kwani
What you
wamama.
mean? Wamama have their cars. What the hell do you mean? Wamama are driving.
I'm telling you what is the reality out there, not what I'm doing.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, trust me, have your own bag. Me, if you invite me out on a date and I don't know you like that, I always have like a plan B, which just in case uanze kunibileisha hapo, oh, I'm gone, or I'm in the next table. I'm like,
Yeah. What I'm saying is
Who are
this.
you?
Sir,
yeah.
these 21-year-olds don't have plan Bs.
That's why I'm telling you, at a younger age, you don't know, but know better. That's why they're being told survival skills.
No, they don't listen. That's one of their biggest skill.
That's
Their
what
the
I'm
inability to listen.
Yeah. The consequences are there.
Yeah.
Mostly the young boys, let me tell you, young ones are the ones who are mad.
What?
Kama umpei. Like spend yako tuna hasira fulani.
Ajapewa.
Amejam, yani tuna ni food ingine mediocre. I'm like, why you mad?
Mediocre.
It's like mediocre balances.
Alikubweka sose.
I know, so just some shitty
Smoky
stuff.
pasua.
And then anataka kukuchota.
Kukupasua.
Like, what the hell? Unajua like amepeleka KFC. I know, amejam. That's why I tell you, all the men are the shit.
Hebu ambie tena.
What is you hope it to be? Always make sure that you put yourself first. Self-preservation. Anytime a man has asked you to go to his house, not your brother, not your relative, not even your colleague, and sometimes it could be, I want you to understand.
Does that apply to our madam wanasema nikikupea usikule kama mimi ni dada yako? Huwa hiyo kitu. So do they have self-preservation?
I don't understand why. I don't even talk about that. That is
Tell
story
me
for
that.
another day. Eti wenye wanasema ukule kama kula kama nini?
Usinihurumie, mimi si dada yako.
Why are women lacking morals?
Gonga hiyo
nowadays?
kitu.
Like, for real.
Me, by the way, I'm not choosy when it comes to that. What do you mean?
No, this
When yao. Unanihurumia.
there's that and there's out. It's been really normalized. It's really been normalized. It's just disgustingly open on social media.
Which
Talking
one?
about how you want to be slutted out. Sawa. You understand? Kila mtu slatiwa out. Si wewe peke yako. But what's the point of you coming to talk about your sexual
putting it on social media is
experiences
just the ghetto.
to people?
Yeah, that is just the ghetto.
This is how. This is
Huyo
how. I do this.
anauza.
What the fuck?
Huyo
man?
anauza.
Naandika si.
Anauza. That's how.
Ushaiona soko yenye wauzaji wamenyamaza? Ushaiona soko yenye wauzaji wamenyamaza?
Yeah.
So and this is where, by this squeeze me niko point here, I don't judge. Nafinya to follow. So like I don't judge
Yeah.
because it's just wrong. Why am I judging you on how you feed your family?
But at the end of the day, what
The
you're
best thing I
saying-
can do if I'm not going to subscribe and to buy,
Yeah.
acha tu ni follow. Nikwe one more follower for you. Sebanga niko na 5,000 followers, 130. Ndio ukikuja kuolewa alafu upate watoto utuambiange venye sijui bwana yako alitoka US na anyway wengine wako Ngoma na Busia bana.
But too much.
No, I feel like just putting your sexual stuff on social media, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, that's just.
But that's social media.
Because now it's social, it's not sexual media, is it?
No, it is sexual media.
Sexual media, go to whatever sexual
OnlyFans.
sites. Yeah,
No,
OnlyFans. Go
listen.
do whatever you gotta do.
Mbona siku hizi wasichana on IG rather ni ma upskirts na mnasema it's not sexual.
I don't know.
You know, because you'll see
not
so
like that.
no. See, I'm not saying. I'm telling you like trends that are ongoing online, not just at oh, it's Kamlesh is FYP.
It is yours, because mine is just food. It's yours,
Sababu wewe ni
Kamlesh.
chakula.
I swear yako nikoshia Kamlesh iko tu na maana.
Mataje mbaya. Ai. Cheki. Ai. Sikia. Kama ana haga rudisha. So return to sender.
Like stuff. What's your FYP Joby?
Working out,
Okay.
makeup, food, entertainment, because I follow a lot of entertainment pages.
Okay.
Yeah, hizo tu. Na udaku na politics.
Let's see yours, Kamlesh.
Yangu ndio watu wa kuchana na mosquito.
Nah, Mine is like fashion and food. I told you.
Surely.
No, that is a coincidence.
You're lying.
But then you refresh.
There's nothing as coincidence. That is what you do. That's what you want. That's what you
IG,
that's who you are.
IG.
IG is what you follow.
No, listen.
Let's see.
Sija follow yote.
Kamlesh, let's see. Akondede, ona. Kamlesh.
Akondede, hakuna mtu akondede. Sasa hiyo ni nini? Hii una select vitu hata mtu mwanaume hizi listen, some things are geared to women. So, now this one I will participate.
Yeah.
You see?
I told you.
But no, when I can't support African women dancing.
It's okay, Kamlesh.
Mi napenda chenye napenda.
Yeah.
Na wananipenda.
Like,
But here's the thing, yeah? You should always have your fair women.
Yeah.
Okay, like when you go to a guy's place, and then, anyway, do we like the ones that come over on the first date? Yes. I don't always come over on the first date, though.
You don't like it.
No, we like it, but don't always do that. Like we also like the chase.
Yeah. I always tell
You get,
people, maybe
actually,
chase.
the longer the chase, the sweeter the conquering. Sawa, lakini usikimbie sana hatuwezi patikana. Sasa kosekana sintachukua nyama yenye nilipata hapo hivyo nikikimbiza. But yeah, we like the chase as well. But pia we like fast food.
Well, listen to this chase then.
I escaped being used for ritual recently and I am here to share my story. I met a guy on Instagram and then we started talking. He was in for a serious relationship and I was too. We were chatting for like almost 2 months. I live in Lagos mainland and he stays outskirts of Lagos around in a way Bafo area as he claims. The one thing that should have gotten me suspicious was when he refused to take video calls. He will always use the word I'm shy, I'm too much in love with you, I don't want to be smiling like you. If I call him up video, he will pick, but I won't see his face. He will just use his hand to cover his camera and speak to me. I was like, what kind of shyness is this? Anyway, I was enjoying all the attention he was giving me, so I didn't mind that. So as time goes on, he said I should come and visit him at where he is. I've forgotten the name of the place, but it is after Ibowe Ibafo. So we planned that I was going to come during the weekend because I was working. So I just packed my things on Friday, took it to the office. So I just practically went to his place from my office in the evening. So when I got to the junction, he asked me to stop. He told me to take a bike to a particular place. So when I speak to some bikemen, they said they did not know. I was like, they said they did not know the place, so he said I should give to the bikeman, he would describe it. I gave the phone to the bikeman, I described it. The bikeman said okay, he knows the place but he's not going. I gave to another person, he said no, they are not going there. So the first bikeman who spoke to my boyfriend was now telling them where I was going. He was speaking Yoruba. I don't understand Yoruba. They now said that they are not going there. So I finally found a man that said he knows there and he was going to take me there. When I asked the men why they didn't want to go, they said the place is too far and the road is bad. I think they carry me there, they will not see anybody to bring me back. So the man had charged me extra because he's not going to bring anybody back. I said no problem, let's go. We started going inside. Inside there are some estates around the place, but we were going inside and we called him. We have not gotten there. He will speak to the man. Got to a point, the man had said he's not going again, that the place is too far, I should come down. So I was now saying, why will you carry me and drop me off for me? I don't know anywhere here. So I called him and said, the man had said he's not coming again. He said I shouldn't worry, I should just drop anywhere, that he's coming to pick me up. At this point I was already scared. I said, what kind of lonely place is this? So how will man live? I hesitated though. The man told me that this place, until you know good, this place you know good. I was like, you know good how? What do you mean? Can you take me back to the job? The man said I should collect his number in case of anything. I should call him.
Call me out if, like, call me out.
I should call back. Like this one, I told me I should collect your number in case of anything. Please, I'm not going again. You take me back to the junction. I said I should not be scared. She be your boyfriend. You know, he was asking me questions. I said I don't know. It's my first time. Say this place is a very dangerous place, so that any boys, he said that they are armed robbers, they are kidnappers. They have killed a lot of girls in that bush, so that I should not go. I was lost. I said please take me back. So I called him and told him that I was going back. Oh, this place is too dangerous. The man said, he shouting on the phone, is it the man you came to see? Wait for me. I told you I'm coming. So I just entered the bike.
Anger issues started.
I told the man man to take me back to the junction that I was not ready for all this nonsense. So we were heading back. Before you knew it, a car was speeding behind us. The car almost hit us. He was like, stop the bike, stop the bike. I was saying the man, don't stop, don't stop. Before you knew, the man had diverted into a bush. I was running fast. We were shouting, stop, I will shoot you. Before you know, we get gunshots in the air. At this point, I was already dead in my mind. I was scared, I was screaming. We finally got to the junction. It was a movie that day. Everybody gathered. All the Yoruba men was not saying, auntie, this is the reason why we don't want to road. We knew it's only this man that can take you. They now started saying all sort of things. They said I should show them the picture of the person. I mean, they carried me on their back. We went to the police station to make a report. When I showed them the picture in the police station, they said that they know this guy. This guy is in prison. Now we catch her. Now we put her for prison. This guy, they cut the long story short.
Yeah, long story short is that don't go, meeting people
in the bush.
Yeah, man.
Okay, in the bush.
Flag.
That's so Nigerian.
I understand why women just ignore some red flags too, like especially on some talking stage, like. Mbona utaki kuniangalia kwa uso? Who are you?
Like,
who am I talking to? Me, I get irritated by those kind of things fast. Like, I need to know who I'm talking to. I need to see pictures. I need to see videos. I need to talk. I need to see who am I talking to.
Yeah.
Could be a ghost. Or it could be very ugly.
Yeah.
Very, very ugly.
Yeah.
Women really don't care about looks.
Oh my, we do. I care personally.
One thing I always wonder, and I've always said this very openly, like, how do you date somebody you've never seen? That it's for me, it's like, I don't understand. The people who even go through heartbreaks, and it's a boyfriend. They met on social media, like let's say on Tinder, right? You guys are talking whatever on Instagram or whatever, which page?
I feel like for a
and
woman
then,
it's easy.
And then you fall in love. You're telling me you're in love, Joby.
No,
falling
in love, no.
Imagine they love each other,
Falling in
Joby.
love,
Like
no.
they love each other.
Falling
and
in love,
they met.
no. It should be for the benefits. I love you for the benefits.
People fall
but
in
not
love,
falling in
Joby, also, and then they're very even committed to this person they've never seen. They're like, this is my boyfriend. I've never seen him. He's somewhere in New York. Hata
wewe tunakupenda kwa simu, kuna mwenye anapokea.
I text you and then nalimana.
I was like,
me kama
imagine like that chick, she's saying this is a boyfriend.
Imagine that's
and they've talked for 2 months and she's like, this is my boyfriend. How is he your make it make sense?
Acha nikwambie.
Na
Nikwambie Shmoney.
Sielewangi hadi watu wana text watu sijui
it will never make sense. You know why it will never make sense?
Yeah.
Because women can't make sense.
What
Women
do you
don't
mean?
operate on levels of sense.
What do you mean?
Women operate on emotions.
So how does it make sense? How is it emotional if I can't like you? How is it emotional if you're not my boyfriend? Tell me how that is emotional.
No, like her emotions told her this is the one.
I'm a woman to a man. Why do I have a different perspective?
Because when you were streets, so ulikuwa relegated.
Yeah. But no, like meeting somebody, me I've never met. But I've never met somebody like mwenye nimepata eti, and me, I get always texts from even Instagram or whatever, and people are like, hi, can we be friends? I'm like, you'll never see me, like you're wasting your time. And I just say, yeah, maybe we can meet up for. I'm like, meet up for what? you know, I know at the end of the day, Kamlesh, I'm always like, okay, sawa, maybe umeniona pahali, or social media or whatever, maybe you feel whatever. Sikenye utanipata, like maybe you meet me abruptly and then we see if we can vibe. That's it. Me, I can't believe anything somebody says that I've never seen. We can't plan and meet. The meeting is not gonna be there. I will not go for that meeting. Sitaendea meeting.
Hakuna
Literally. I saw unless unipata naona kama sometimes I've seen you from Instagram or I know you from somewhere, and be like, the less vibe and talk and see where the vibe is going. But it's sasa let's meet for a coffee date on Instagram.
It was just like kwa DM.
Unasema sasa sikia
mimi
watu DM, I'm sorry.
By the I am an advocate for watu kuslide kwa DM.
Watu DM kama wewe si mtu anakuja show.
No, listen. And this is why I'm saying that in the modern society, where are these people going to meet?
In
apart
the
from
world.
DM.
In the world.
They don't go out.
Yeah, ukuje place niko. Like, this time I'm out this time.
Wako na social anxiety.
Then
they can't be around a crowd.
Nah, what happened?
Watoto wa siku hizi. But I feel like that story is very Nigerian. Like it's a very Nigerian
He's
problem.
giving her Frosinone.
Yeah, it's a very Nigerian problem. I don't feel like Kenya wanapelekonga kwa BNB. Sawa, na unarudishiwa after a few hours.
Yeah.
Alikuwa mteja, simu ilikuwa imezima. You know, ama alikuwa ameenda kuona anti yake, yule wa Naivasha, na huko kwao hakunanga stima.
Yeah.
Na mafuta ni expensive sababu wanatumianga generator. You know, so a very Nigerian problem. And then rituals. Rituals. Mbona je West Africans tu ni wachawi tu wasahada, like, and it's like in the open tu ni wachawi tu, like uchawi tu everywhere. Check, no wonder hata wasichana hawezi toka hiyo inchi. Ni wamezoea tu uchawi, lazima umroge ndio akupende.
But wako London.
Na mauchawi zao huko tu saa. When London is full of Indians and Nigerians.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That
Now
they are in the UK.
we're about to start getting Nigerian Indian babies. Like
and they mark some of them as scammers.
Hybrid ya Nigerian na Muhindi bwana.
Na Hindi.
I'm trying to find a video as we continue.
Hapana Muhindi.
There's a video of
Kenya.
scene of something you've mentioned,
Yeah.
and nashanga mbona hizo videos just saved. There's this woman who was talking about the Diddy situation and how it's revealing, I think umeisikia, it's revealing how women are getting slotted out for minimal amount of money.
Oh yeah.
And she's talking about how the bad bitches term actually is just a whole term of lies, where most of the women actually are living that term. If it's not a man sponsoring your experiences or your lifestyle, you can't live the bad bitch life or the bad bitch life, you know, because that's how she was calling it, which I do kind of agree.
Not
Because
kinda.
it's true, right? Most of the women actually, if you take out
Hata
the
si Vera
men,
Sidika ametoka akasema
their
she's
life.
broke. That's why she goes to Busia to hustle.
mbona saa watu wanasema
I love my
amesota?
fans. I love my fans.
No, amesema you can check online, amesema amesota.
Zi, uongo.
Walai. Check her stories. Check her
I believe she's
stories.
just wanting to. She'll want you guys to run with the narrative
Oh,
that you're
of-
putting
Yeah,
out
I
there.
get
Of
it.
course,
Because
of course.
it's
Time to
PR.
be defensive is just
Yeah.
not there.
I think
Of
it's
course,
PR
but
for her.
you get what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I was driving a story as an example.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So going back to the. So I don't know if you guys do agree. I'm trying to find the video, but see party. That woman was really explaining it very
So
well.
she's
but
saying
that most of the women.
it's slavery with a Gucci bag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's the bad bitch doesn't exist if you don't have a Louis Vuitton. You know.
Yeah.
You know, and all that. This luxurious designer, and it's all a man funding literally you. So if you don't have anything going on,
I think
for
it was 50
yourself.
Cent's baby mama who said that Diddy did things to her, like they'd be paid $10,000 a month, and they get whatever by up to 3 guys a night. Okay, and particularly for her, Diddy didn't want her using protection. Apparently he wanted to see that Biringanya really go in. That's what she said, you know. So
Maybe it was just messed up.
well, yes, and he's a representation of the entertainment industry, really.
yeah, because
No.
yeah, that is so true. Let me share this video.
Like
with
there are
this
so many
There are so many.
Yeah,
messed up
yeah.
Let me share this one. This is, I think, Asian doll. I'm not sure, not Asian doll, but yeah.
He is, you know, and Cassie definitely is a victim. Diddy ain't the only person going down. So y'all want a story time about how I unintentionally attended a freak off. I think it's crazy because people think that only Diddy started these freak offs, but I'm pretty sure anybody in the industry can tell you exactly how often freak offs happen. Now this was back.
There, because for me, I think
You mean
yeah,
they're
they're there.
Kenya.
Yeah, they're really there.
Yeah.
Because I remember a friend telling me they went to a certain gay event, and it was just a whole shenanigans going on there.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
They went where?
a gay event.
Why?
They were supposed to DJ.
Who?
Back in my
But yeah, most parties are
2016.
like a party that I thought it was like a party, only to find out it was like a sex party.
So did you
Yeah, in
participate?
No, I didn't.
Why?
Because it was weird. Oh my god, what the heck? I didn't know it was like that.
Oh.
I didn't know, like me nimebebwa. Unajua mademu wa kubebwa. So my friend is like, hi. So my friend is like, hi, my boyfriend is from the States.
Yeah.
Like that was her boss who she was having an affair with.
Yeah.
Right? So she's like, every time he comes to Kenya, they hang out, right? So I'm jobless as F.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we are at that point,
Yeah.
I'd met you. So she's like, hey, can we go, right? And I'm like, yeah, sure, we can go to the party, Cindio.
Yeah.
And then now the first things, because this guy is mature. She told me ni mature people. She said he's like 40, and I know her type. Her type is like 40, 50.
Yeah.
So she's like, he's good people, right? So I'm like, okay. And she's like, and not only coming alone, she also tags another chick that I know. So before your day fake, we're supposed to go on Friday. So she calls me on Thursday. She's like, what would you guys want to drink? Nimeuliza niambie mnataka kunywa nini. Mimi nimesema yangu, Odem amesema yake. Odem mwingine amesema yake. Unajua then I always say bro, people with the audacity.
Ulisema nini?
Nimesema the most expensive yenye nimekawia.
Ulisema nini?
I don't remember. It was just some alcohol. Yeah. And my friends, I think my friend, she liked Jaeger, so she said Jaeger. The other one, I think she liked like Black Label. I don't know what. So tumeulizwa, si ndio? So Friday imefika, tumeenda kwa beste yetu. Yeye ndiye ameorder cabs, yeye anajua chali yake. Chali yake anatoka wapi? Kilimani. I don't remember the place. Najua tuliacha
Mbona wendi Kilimani?
So we go to Kilimani. No, we go to Kilimani,
okay,
to his place. Kufika kwa gate, tukaambiwa sijui tu ID. Me, I'm like, I didn't carry my ID, right? Tukaingia, akakuja akachukua kwa gate, tukaenda kwake. Kufika kwake tukapata ameshaorder food na drinks ziko kwa table zenye tulikuwa tumeorder sisi mademu watatu, si ndio? Najiambia hii form imeweza. Si kazi ile nimezoea ghetto.
Kila mtu na pombe yake.
Hadi hapa tu unauliza utakunywa.
Hadi kuna kirombo.
Hadi kuna food. Tumekula. This guy is like, so this guy is like, okay, acha nenda ni shower. Si ndio mimi like, okay, so as we are drinking, we are eating, we are drinking. So he comes at 8. Like this is around 8 because tulifika hapo like 7:30. So ashamaliza is ready. Akatuweka chini sasa mademu watatu. So he's like, okay, so this is where not the party. This is not where the place the party at. I'm like, okay. I'm trying to get stuff right. And he's like, so you're not going to, where we are going, you're not going to be forced to do whatever you don't want.
Huh?
Okay? So don't worry. So I'm like, okay, you know mature people are kusubuangi. Sijataka kushikashika utasema zia kuaje. Unajua that's what is in my mind. Literally. Akatubeba kwa gari, drove some Prado. We go somewhere. I think it's around Waridi. You guys have been to Waridi? It's like a seafood restaurant somewhere. I think if it's not in Kilimani, Westlands, I don't remember. Kufika hapo hivyo kwa gate, tukafika kwa gate ya umse. Sasa kufika kwa gate yake, now this is where the drama starts. Tukaambiwa tuzingia bila ID. And my friend is like, these are my guests. Now the guy, sasa sisi ni mabeste wake. These are my guests na tunaenda kwa party. Kaambiwa, okay, call the guy who is the owner of the house awakujie. Kidogo a white guy is coming at the gate. Kakuja, tukaingizwa. Sasa kufika, the house is big. I think it was like a 2-story building. Mbili na juu. Ukiingia unaingia kwa kitchen kwanza. So ukiingia kwa hii kitchen naona mademu wengi.
Chinjio.
Like a lot of women. And ni wale wanava, unajua hiyo time sina do. Sijaona yu manea. Naona Insta. Ni wale mabadi wenye naonanga G, like the nails, they look fly, they whatever, right? But wamesimama kwa jikoni wengi. Kazania bashi imejaa mademu. Sasa sisi tumebeba pombe zetu, tumekuja nazo because we didn't drink a lot. Ukiingia kwa hiyo nyumba, there's like a big table with a lot of alcohol, a lot of everything. Tukaweka pombe zetu hapo. So si mimi nimekaa hivi. That guy didn't even waste time. Like tumeingia hivi na yeye ashabeba demu. Like his chick mwenye sasa kuja naye na the other chick.
Wote wameenda.
Wamepanda juu.
Kazi.
Sasa mimi niko
Kazi ianze.
What is happening?
Get to work. Pay for the alcohol.
Sija load. Like I haven't and then the men were not coming to sit with us. Wako ile side ya sitting room.
Wanakuja wanachagua.
So wako kwa side ya sitting room wamekaa. And there not many. Madam ni wengi like wengi unajua. I'm like, okay, so what is really happening here? So when I
Mambo inakuwa mingi kuliko mahindi.
it's when I realized either if that was not a sex when it was a brothel. That's what I realized like later. If it was not, because hadi nikienda kwa jikoni kugotewa mademi nimeenda ku create friends. Hawako wananipenda. And they were looking at me, I'm like, hi, I'm being kumbe
Analeta ubeste kwa kazi.
kumbe wao wanauza. Wako like
Umeleta
nimekuja
tu ya bure.
kuwanyimia. Like nimekuja kuwanyang'anya
kazi
unajua.
na umeleta tu ya bure.
Na imagine I'm like nywele yangu ni like I look so basic unajua, like literally. So I realized it's like that because the guy akashuka, so kushuka akakuja kwangu, and then the guy that we already in the house, and then he's like, okay Shmoney, can we, what's up? So raja napakua food kwa jikoni akanikuja na nyuma, like I'm just like akakuja nyuma kwa like, okay niko like what's really happening here? And then nika realize this guy wants, now I've already started getting signs. So unajua like this is like a fishy party. I've never been to a party like this. Unajua. So this guy, I'm on my P's. This guy, he wanted even to check. Like literally he was like, are you sure? Like almost like ananiambia nimuonyeshe. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Alafu venye nilimwambia hivi atakuwa na haraka, unaona ile if somebody likes you you'd be like,
Yeah.
on you or whatever.
Yeah.
He moved to the next.
You're done with your ex.
He moved to the next, and then by the end of the night when we got out of the party, alikuwa namba kila mnia kuni like. I was like, okay, naelewa. So my friend is like, oh yeah, next time tenda ku hang out na nani go like, oh he didn't ask for shit, because I was like, me I didn't cooperate and stuff like that. But it was like, it was giving free calls. You see, because there was a chick who came, like there was a lot, there was just a lot.
She came.
Like there was just a lot in that house, like ite pengine kuna sex toy, pengine kuna drugs, like everything. Like it was just a freak off, literally. And I was like, okay, these things really happen here in Nairobi. It's not even in DJ. Yeah,
So
it was not
here's
even like
the-
DJ.
Here's the thing. I feel like some of these most men don't really live out their youth, especially I feel like
And they were old men,
the
by
older
the way.
generation.
They were not
They
young
really,
men.
yeah,
They were like 40.
exactly. That generation never really lived their youth. Like to them, they believe that immorality narrative. Yeah. So they chased the paper. They got married to the church girl. You know, wakapewa missionary for 55 years.
Yeah.
You know, akunanga around 2.
Yeah.
Sex is for making babies. And then when he's around 41, he's now got money.
Yeah.
Vizuri, si ile pesa ya kubahatisha ati
Yeah.
he can go broke. Like now he can buy 2 girls 2 cars like every 2 months. So gets a crib pahali and starts buying, because you know why? He has a lot of time to kill, money, and the availability. Unaona, wananilaani hawataki nitoboe hizi siri. And again, it's the availability of these girls wanting a soft life. They're available for easy money. You get?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Niaje, enda kwa ile room nyingine. We are on air.
You want to go?
Hi. Continue.
So it's they don't want that 8 to 5. They don't want that office job. They don't want really to have to work for a living. They want to be able to call a certain guy and get 50K because it's an emergency. You get, and that's why, because you can't propagate such a lifestyle without the women being willing participants, and you can't propagate that lifestyle without having men willingly spending money freely, because these freak-offs are not cheap, okay? Because utapata kila dem amekuja hapo ameambiwa either it's a brothel as you say, kama wameletwa kila moja lilipo.
Because that's what I was like. I asked the guy, like, how did you know each other? Because realizing the guy who came for us at the gate is the one that organizes the parties, and that is not even his place. Like, I think he hires like a mansion or whatever. And then I asked the guy, so what really happens? Like, and then he was like, oh, the guy would pay him, every man in there paid like 50 G's to him. So hii kazi ni kuleta like madem. Lakini hata au madem wanakuja juu wanajua at the end of the day watapata bees. Unaget, na hata sipopata bees kuna pesa nalipwa. Ya kutokea tu. So this guy is the one that organizes those parties. So he's the DD. And then these men come and just do what they gotta do.
It's crazy.
Which is, and this is Nairobi, like literally.
It's crazy.
So mainly unapata there is like a basic salary, then ukichukuliwa kuna bonus.
Kuna bonus, exactly. That's what they were.
So the more
they were so
times
mad at me. Oh my god, they didn't like me for shit.
Yeah, because you were new. Wao wanajuana.
They didn't like me. Like, when in nani?
So they've done this together so many times, wanajuana Batman.
And then not only wamesimama kwa jikoni, ni wengi wako like almost 10 or 7.
Not enough.
No, like 10. The men hapo walikuwa I think 5.
No, see, you didn't get the joke. Not enough.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But as we come closer to winding up, it's insane because even recently, I remember Shatu Wangeshi. There's something she said, and I saw so many women in the industry
talking about,
you know, reposting it.
Yeah.
How these did, you know, in these studios as well. You know, there's DJs who will pray on you before you record.
Yeah.
You're going to shoot a video and all that. It's crazy, man. Protect yourself. Just from the first video. You know, survival skills zako zikwe hali ya juu. Si hizo kwenda bila fare.
I know.
Kama unaenda kwa nyumba mtu.
Kwanza freak offs za hapa entertainment ni mbaya. Na producer anakuambia tu studio kwa bedroom, ngoma yako watoi. Ngoma yako ya kwanza. I'm so sure a lot of women would say their first songs zilikuwa manga kwa maproducer. Literally, ama videographer, ama
tukuwa kwa kitanda.
Juu sasa ulikataa.
Unasema zilikuwa kwa kitanda. Ukienda kwa kitanda zingetoka.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy,
man. But family, coming to the end of today's conversation right here. This has been the reaction time. Of course, myself, Shmoney, and Kamlesh right there. And of course, we get to do this every Tuesday and Thursday where we're reacting on videos, educative, funny ones. Most importantly, you have fun as well. But anyway, see you guys on Thursday, same time, same place.
Much love. Thank you
tonight.
Guys. Thank you guys. So sorry. Thank you guys for tuning in. Much love. Same time, same place. Have an amazing afternoon, evening from wherever you are. Drop a comment and tell us your perspectives about our conversations.
Till next time. Ciao.
Ciao.
Peace. Much love and peace. We wind up with the same jam. AI looking like